Hey Facebook gang, it's Bob coming to you with Positive Vibe session number 51. Today is the second in the Noble Eightfold Path, which is focused on right intention. So the first of the Eightfold Path was right view, which leads to right intention. Right intention can be thought of as taking the view that you have on things. If you view things with the faith around the truth of karma, the truth of rebirth, you can hold that view, but then to act upon it requires some intentional motivation. So right intention essentially aligns itself with right view, and the intention is threefold. The first of the intentions is renunciation, so to renounce desire. If we believe that desire is the cause of suffering, and suffering is something that should be eradicated or ended, that you renounce desire. That doesn't necessarily mean for the layperson that you renounce everything, that you give up, your mortal world and go off into the forest and become a monk. Although it could be advisable if you want to accelerate the path. But it's more about renouncing desire, renouncing the things that lead to suffering, and having the intention to act in such a manner. The second is the intention of goodwill. The intention of goodwill toward yourself, toward others, toward love and compassion, to act in a way that is aligned to that. It is the opposite of the intention of ill will, of wishing to cause suffering or that others experience suffering. So it's generating the intention to act with love and compassion. The third aspect is the intention of harmlessness. So the intention to not cause harm, to not kill, to not cause bodily or mental or emotional suffering to others. The opposite of that is harmfulness. So actually acting out of anger or, being aggressive toward someone, because those things are rooted in desire and rooted in suffering. So right intention, again, renunciation, the intention of renunciation, the intention of goodwill, the intention of harmlessness. Those are all sort of tied back into the three foundations of our condition of dukkha. And that is when we think about delusion, greed, and aversion being the three poisons, the three factors that sort of cause our suffering. We're deluded or ignorant about the way things work. We're greedy, we desire things, and we have aversion, which is expressed in the way of anger or avoidance. Those get combated by having right intention to act to combat those, again, by renouncing desire, understanding delusion, by renouncing or by having the intention to have goodwill, as well as the intention of harmlessness. Right view and right intention are the foundation, the first two steps for really what comes after, which is if we accept that karma is a real thing, karma is essentially the fruit of action, right? The intentional action. If I'm going to act, it's because I have some intention. That intention is rooted in a view that I have about the world, and ultimately my karma gets tied back to what kind of views I held and what sort of intention I had when I acted. That's right intention, and we'll get to the third of the Eightfold Path tomorrow in Positive Vibe session number 52. I hope that you all love each other each and every day. I hope that you teach and inspire each other every day, and that you've expressed gratitude today for that for which you are thankful. So we'll talk to you tomorrow. Cheers.